Hey friends, this is Jyotsna and welcome to my channel. First, apologies, I was really delayed in posting any new videos, but I'll try to be more regular. So, so today we are trying to paint this in abstraction style, more impressionistic. So it's just a one branch, which is actually dividing the paper into half. So I'll just move this branch to the left and give some company, another branch at the back. And there's some light one here. And the main play is the reflection. So let's start. So this is my palette. It's pretty dirty, but I made some place here for fresh blue and remaining, since there's a lot of greens here, so I'll use this side to add. And yeah, maybe wet a little area for, I haven't drawn this, so we'll see how it goes. This will be my sky. Maybe this blue is fine. Might add some lavender to keep it light. And this is really a quick, I'm not planning. This is not the key subject, so just leave some white. We'll add a little bit of sepia, or maybe something to give cloud feeling. And that's it. Now we'll add some foliage here. So I need higher consistency than this, otherwise everything will get very, very muddy. So I'll add some yellow to this, yellow to blue to make green, and some of Prussian, because this is back, so I want to make a cool green, not a very vibrant one. This is very vibrant, so I'm doing this. This is, I think, good for background. And leaving some place for my tree to fall in here. I think that is good. Just add some brown to it. So I'll do a burnt sienna here to give some warmth. Just like here or there, not everywhere. All right, this is going to be my tree, so I'm going to lift here, this portion. It's not half, so it's kind of 40-60. So this, I'm just lifting, this will be the tree. Maybe another small lift here. When I say lift, so I'm basically damping and I'm just cleaning up, and then took excess water out and give that company that I was talking. This is my another tree. And variation is very important. Like, I don't have these at the same height, and I don't have the same as a straight. So this is straight, this is angle. So just adds a little interest. Now I need to do this piece, which is very yellowish. So We'll take probably this yellow as is. This was some cad yellow, and leave area for tree. Again, change the color, otherwise it's too much same. Just add some bluish to make a different green. Still not, so I will just add some cobalt blue. This will be the tree. Leaving some white sparkles. This whole thing will be water. So I need to wipe this to make it very clean blue. Okay. I'm taking a very, very light, let's see, watery blue. Very, very. Because I want this to glow, this water. When I'm going down, I will add some more blue to give it a depth. Again, some more blue. And these are big brushes. It's a big surface, so big brushes helpful. Now, for this, while the water is wet, for this, there will be reflection, would be this, right? Mirror reflection. So let's do some kind of burnt umberish, and just will drop it. Even one is here, so I give some tilted. There would be one here, so maybe one. It's up to you. What do you want? You are an artist at this time, so if you put here, it will be somewhere. Okay, let's do some ripples, which means a little more thicker blue, little more thicker blue. Adding a bit of red to make it purpley. And a quick just some strokes here. I think that's fine. I don't see ripples here, but it's fun. It looks good. Gives more watercolory water. Now you may notice I haven't done this. I will probably do after this dries as a second. There is still a possibility to add some of this. Some of this here I can do now, or I can do second. It's your choice basically. So I'll do a very light tree here. So some same color scheme. I'm not introducing new color. Burnt sienna, blue, and after that I'm wiping so that excess color is gone. And now I want, it's okay if accidentally you have another stroke, we'll do a branch or something, but it's important not to fix everything. It's okay to have an error or fix it 10 times and then it doesn't look good. So I'm okay adding some lavender. It got too dark, so I'm just adding some border. Yeah, so I think this is the first stage. So let's wait for it to dry and then do a second. So right now it's not very appealing, but as soon as you add the darks and the middle tone, it'll start looking something like this. May not be, it's some variation of this. All right, so we'll see you after this dries. All right, so now this is dry. We can start. So if you see one mistake that I did, I had a tree all the way until water is starting. Here there is so much these greenish, you know, that the things that I need to make so that the tree starts from here. So there's a gap in between. So there's one option that I can put I think I'll change that. Probably I'll start all these below here. So it'll change some composition, but I think it's okay. So now we're going to do a medium, which is, I'll pick up this brush rather than very big. And I need to build a line here and do some foliage. So, and probably I want to do that on a wet. So, and this will be more thicker paint. So I'm taking burnt sienna, some blue, and some yellow. Leaving a lot of whites in between. Changing colors. Some dry brush. And then give some foliage. Different shapes. Again, change color. And towards the end, just want to give a little bit more depth. All right, Now I need to add some greenish here to differentiate between the back and the front. So I'm taking more warmer blue, warmer kind of, this is cad or any warm, it could be Hansa yellow medium, and adding a little bit of blue to give it a greenish. And sometimes I also use turquoise, makes it a very nice green. Just play around with this without any fear. Doesn't come good, doesn't matter. Some time, you know, and one sheet and some colors are wasted, and actually it's not wasted. You learned something. So I just always look at that way. Now we'll do this. So I'll take a burnt sienna, and it's kind of this is the shape, and when it goes, it's more flatter at the back. And now I'm picking either this brush or even kind of very small, because I want some sharp, I need to give this depth. I'll change shape and color between burnt sienna and turquoise. And now this is the fun part. Flicks. Again, change color. More yellow. And this is actually green, so I'm going to wet this, okay, and leave a very light lemon. So on the top, let me cover at the top, yeah. So other way is you can put some dark and then take clean water and just mix it. So that's one way. Other way is you wet it and take yellow and at the bottom. So whichever way is comfortable. Now I'll come back to it. Yeah, here is again some just give some more definition. Now I'm going to color this tree, again wetting it. And dropping some yellowish green and blue. This blue is lavender. And taking again my very thin brush, I want to take some branch out. And this is calligraphy. Just play around. And there needs to be more dark at the bottom. So here would be so now see, this shows up. While this is wet, you can drop another color. You can drop water. You can drop this color. So what I'm doing is these all colors I've used here. So now it's harmony. And in between you can wipe area. So another one here, this tree. So I will do this as a single stroke. So I'm taking burnt sienna, burnt umber, some blue, and after this I will wipe it off, and it'll be one stroke, just one stroke. And that's it. I'm not touching it. Same here. And maybe some so far I am happy. Just taking some more blue here and we'll drop it. All right, now the reflection of this in water. It doesn't show in the original one, so we have an option not to show, but it's so much fun too. So what I'm doing is very light, doing a base of water and different directions. Just playing calligraphy, and it'll itself start looking as a some reflection. Now this base of these need to be dark. These are big leaves in the part in the lotus pond, so need to be very, very super dark. Not super, I mean medium tone, but that it is going to give some definition. So just touch a bit of it. Now this is pretty weak. We can make it dark or we can leave it. So basically it's our artist's choice. I'm finding it a little weak, so I'm going and just drop a little bit of more color. And I need to connect right now. It's looking kind of, this is whole. Shadow is not connected to the tree. So you have few choices. You can make some shrubs, some greenish, bluish, brownish. Just connect the pieces together. That is one option. And just giving, I felt this is a little light, so another good trick is I always love to do this, the palette knife. So while it is wet, I think I lost the opportunity, but while it is wet, gives a very I think this piece is pretty much done. So if I bring it closer, we didn't draw this. So this is dry brush stroke, right? This is, we put many colors and there's a reflection, some water here. So this piece was done in like 20-25 minutes. So you don't always have to do a big pieces, just for fun. Try smaller, play around, right? Do some reflection. This is a very simple piece, not much going on. And once you're comfortable, do a bigger one. So I hope you like it, and don't forget to sign. My favorite out of this is this tree. Sometimes just one stroke says everything. All I would change is these two are the same, so I might just change the starting point of this, show it here. Yeah, that's much better. Now it's hidden, so there's some, you know, hidden things, like something that audience is thinking, you know, it's behind that. Right now, otherwise it was coming to same length, which is not. So what did we do in composition? We didn't do these same. So we changed angle. This is a dry brush. This is not one. So we again have different strokes. Here are some bigger leaves, and when it goes up, it's perspective. It goes smaller. Yeah. So hope you like it. If you do, please drop a comment, feedback, like it, subscribe. Thank you, and I'll upload another one soon. Thank you so much. Have a great time.